happening? Oh, right. What is this? What the hell are you playing? That was sick.
Billy Strings. Dust in a baggie.
Dude. Ladies and gentlemen, the illustrious, the talked about often. RJ.
The ghostly looking.
The ghost Wilson.
Hello.
We talk a lot about you on this show.
And now I'm here. Yeah, I just can't stand to be in the same room as Steven, so, you know.
So we do this bi-weekly kind of deal here. All right,
and I only make fun of him when he's not here to defend himself.
That's not true. You'll make fun of him.
I'm just kidding. I'll make fun of him when we're here.
It's going to be a beautiful time. So today, this is called BandHouse Unplugged. We're going to play acoustic guitars, hang out, try to come up with a couple acoustic songs to play in our summer set list. So basically, the whole point of our podcast is getting the band ready for the gigs. Let's get grooving. Put in the reps, dude. That's how we should start it. Let me tell you. I like the way sparkling earrings there against your skin so brown. I think we overdid it. There's bones in there. The bones are good. They're just rusty.
You can tell we played that one a million times, too.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Chance. He owns this house.
He's done now.
He's my landlord and roommate. You want up here? Better friends.
Wow. Life is good, man. I have tons of news. My life has just, like, changed drastically in the past, like, few weeks.
He's ready to listen.
That's right. You want to hear too? I moved to Seattle. I'm living in Seattle now with my girlfriend. Well, she grew up in Seattle.
How long have you been dating?
I don't know. At the point where we moved in?
Yeah.
Like 3 or 4 months.
Wait, so you've been dating together for that long? I haven't seen you since.
Yeah, you have.
No.
We had to have that.
I don't know, dude. Time.
I don't know when the hell we last saw each other.
Time is hard, but that's great, man. That's awesome.
Thanks,
Sounds
dude.
exciting. We're in Seattle.
God, you smell so bad.
He's a stinky boy.
You are so stinky.
He came back down
I
here
did
to
not
tell us.
realize how stinky you were until you sat next to me. You need a fucking bath so bad. I don't know if that's your breath or your balls, but...
What balls?
Or lack thereof, yeah.
Your empty sack stinks, Chance. So at the end of our other podcast, on the main one, we're going to do... Or we've started doing, it's called Read My Lips, and it's a game for the audience. And we cuss and we beep it, and you have to type in the comments what you think we're saying. And dude, it was so funny. Dane was so funny. Like, we're sitting around, and I did like 2 words, and then Steven comes up with like 5 funny words, and then Dane just starts going like, bitch, fuck, shit, dude, and he just says all the cuss words, and we're just busting up laughing. Like, good luck guessing that shit. And my camera sucks. He can't really read the lips, and we're mumbler mouths anyways. So it's like mumbler mouth. But so yeah, we have all kinds of games.
I was gonna say so like you're only saying swear words, and then people have to guess them in the comments.
You can use like the and
okay,
and like milk or whatever you need to make the cuss word funny. Like titty milk. You'd have to beep the whole thing.
I get it. Titty milk.
There's no rules.
Got it. Yeah.
That's the one thing about this show is there's less rules than.
Yeah,
whose line is it anyway? Like, there's no rules.
Yeah. Well, except YouTube has cracked down a lot on certain things. If you want to get, like, monetized...
Well, that's why we beep it.
That's true. If you beep
Plus, I don't think we're going to be able to get this monetized, dude, because of music. Because of music. I'm not going to be one of those...
Well, if anything, dude, you could, like, copyright... You could get copyright stricken by YouTube for, like, even the Pearl Jam thing. I'm
going to put everything on there until they start telling me not to, so I can learn about what it all means.
The problem is, though, if it's going on TJH, if they find 3 videos...
It's a completely different channel.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Sweet. Cool. I was going to say, they give you, like, 3 strikes, and then you're done.
Well, yeah, and I've never gotten any strikes, which is weird. but they've taken my stuff down, so it's weird. I don't know the rules, so that's why I want to just.
They even take like people's covers down. Sometimes.
I want to do. Yeah, they took mine down. My Eagle stuff.
Oh yeah, that's because the
Eagles
Eagles
just put
suck.
out what I want to put out and see what happens. Like I've always wanted to do like a, just like what we're doing, just hanging out and just talking and if you say fucked up shit, it's whatever.
Yeah, a podcast setup would be cool.
Feels good. Yeah, it feels good for me.
Yeah.
Just to not have to like change myself when a microphone's on, or change myself because I'm worried my grandma is going to think of me differently or something. It's like, I just want to be free.
Yeah. Now I can say politically incorrect shit all we want.
Well, political correctness is not my guide, but can it be hurtful? If I say something and someone goes, hey, that could really hurt someone's feelings, I'll say, well, I'll probably get defensive first. Then I'll say I didn't mean it. And then you'll explain to me how it actually, in context, can hurt someone's feelings. And then I'll dwell on it for a few days. And then I'll be a different person.
Yeah, and then I'll go, all right, I'm sorry.
Which, saying it out loud seems shitty, but that's better than most fucking people.
But I was going to say, that's how, But that's how most people learn the difference between
I used to say,
okay to say and what's not okay to say.
I used to say that shit's gay. And then Phil sat me aside. And this was 2012.
Dude, I think everyone
didn't think
from
anything
our
of it
generation...
because I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah, everyone from our generation used that, too.
And I remember it was...
And I grew up around, like, I have, like, family friends who are gay. Like, I have, like... And I would never say that in front of them, but that's what kind of made me realize, is like, if I can't say something like that in front of them, I'm hurting, like, an entire group of people.
Well, and that's what's cool. It's like, I'm not being contained by not using that word anymore. You're not containing me, you know what I mean? Or you're not censoring me. I'm choosing to be a better person.
Hang on, the dog and I are making out.
Oh, don't worry, I'm zooming in on that in post.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's on camera and he knows.
Dude, he's so cute. He looks like Scooby-Doo.
Honestly, you barely can see him on the camera. He's the same color.
He's such a good dog.
But yeah, I was like, well, how... It feels like you shouldn't say it. You never know who's around. I'm like, how else am I going to explain or describe in detail David Lee Roth's lyrics in the later Van Halen albums? Like, remember when he came out with that new album and it was just like...
Oh, yeah.
Those lyrics were so lame, and that's what we settled on. He's like, just say what you mean. And I was like, oh, yeah, these lyrics are, like, cheesy. He's like, yeah, just say that. I'm like, oh, yeah, you don't need to say everything's gay. Like, and then there was another time where I was arguing with my brother's girlfriend in a hot tub about the word Jew.
I had a customer for a while. He's old and annoying, and he thinks he's politically correct, but then in front of, like, 25, like, it's uncomfortable when some old guy says it to you, like an old white guy says, I don't want to Jew you down or anything. It's like, dude, do you understand there's like 30 people around us right now? Don't say that out loud.
Right.
Do not say that.
Yeah. You had to be Pocahontas in the room.
Yeah.
But that sucks because
he did worse than that too. He like, I'm going to not say it in front of the camera, but he said something to one of my black coworkers.
Oh no.
And said the word. Not like toward him.
Like a Joe Rogan style
usage. Yeah. Have you heard about all that?
I haven't heard about it, but I remember in 2015 watching Joe Rogan say that, and I was like, "That."
You think he said it once? Dude, that compilation video is the most damning thing I've ever seen. It's like, this is like...
How many... Wait.
Look, I don't necessarily agree entirely with all of cancel culture, but holy shit, that is like...
In what?
Oh my god. He probably... Like, there's a compilation video. He's probably said it like 100 times in his podcast. Because dude, it is bad. And like every time...
So 100, he has 1,000 podcasts. That's too much, bro. That's
dude,
that's too much percentage of N-word.
Like, you gotta watch this compilation.
I thought it was like...
It's pretty damning.
I assumed just from sitting here it was like 3 to 5 times.
And I understand he's using it in like... I'm not...
Is he making the same point every time?
I don't know. It doesn't show like all the contexts.
Oh,
I understand his apology. Like, I
understand
what he's trying to apologize for and saying, I'm not... If you just start a sentence with, I'm not racist...
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, we don't think you're racist. We know the racist people. It's an ignorance thing. It's a problematic thing. Yeah. It's not a racist thing. We need to stop saying the racist word. Because racist, I heard Chris DiStefano a stand-up.
Oh yeah, we can't. We'll get demonetized. Yeah, you'll get demonetized.
Well, I'm not even worried about that. I just mean like, I don't like calling people racists who aren't actually the problem. When there's actually so many people. There's people out there that think, but I feel like that should have guns. We should go tackle that problem.
Yeah. But I do feel like if we don't call out people like the Joe Rogan thing, like if we don't call out things like that, it leads to more passive racism that you don't even realize.
Well, my thing is, did he stop?
That's the problem.
My thing is, I bet you he stopped saying the N-word over 5 years from now. You know what I mean?
5 years ago?
He probably changed and had that come to realization moment, but now that he's more popular, he's getting roasted.
Yeah.
But again, 300 times, dude, or 100 times.
I don't know if it's that many. It's a lot. It's a lot.
That's too many.
It's
times.
way too many times.
He's like, y'all counting my N-words.
And it's always just very casual.
How many times do you think you've said the N-word in your life?
Well, and the thing is, the other piece.
Blast
I
right
remember
through
where I
that
saw
question.
it. It was on the Daily Show, and then Trevor Noah was like, "Okay, look, like I believe his apology. I believe that he's not racist," but then he says this, and he makes a joke about going to a black neighborhood to see a movie theater, and they were going to see Planet of the Apes. And he goes, dude, when we got there, we walked in the theater, and it was Planet of the Apes. It's like, oh, dude.
That was a Joe Rogan stand-up bit?
No, that was in his podcast. Yeah.
That's barely defensible as a stand-up bit.
I know.
But at least as a stand-up bit, it's a joke, and you can say a swing and a miss joke. But
I know.
in a podcast, you're just being racist. Well, again, I just did it. I'm not sure if he was... I mean, that's being racist, right?
That's pretty racist,
That's pretty on the nose.
Yeah. I mean, that's a pretty racist joke. My grandpa had a saying that was like... And I don't agree with it, just to clarify.
I'll put a fat disclaimer
Yeah. But he said, like, if you don't have... Or if you're not liberal when you're young, you don't have a heart. And if you're not conservative when you're an adult, you don't have a brain. Or something like that.
Yeah, I do think that...
And I feel like that is
there
where...
is a sentiment, I feel, that Republicans and conservatives think that they're smarter than everyone. Hoarding all the stuff for yourself is not IQ or intelligence.
Yeah.
I think helping other people when you have enough is actual intelligence. But again, I'm young still.
Yeah.
So I'll tell
I just
you when
don't
I get
understand,
old.
like, and not to, like, make this super political and, like, throw all of the conservatives into one big
It's fun
massive stereotype.
to do that.
It's funny. But it's like, to me, in my head, it's like, so at some point in your adult life, you just start losing empathy for other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I can see that.
I don't find myself ever...
I've gained empathy, absolutely. As a young boy.
I have too.
As a young boy, no empathy, dude. I would just call my little
Now I
brother
have-
fat to his face.
Yeah.
That's so hurtful. I feel so bad. I have so much shame and guilt about that.
Yeah.
But, like, I had no emotions back then. I was just like, well, we're just making fun of you because it's a tag team. A bunch of boys making fun of one other boy. I don't know why we're doing it. It's so mean.
I mean, I call Steven fat every time I see him,
That's
but I don't
funny.
have any empathy for that.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's fucking
He's not
funny.
fat. He's the most in shape out of all of us.
That's true.
So
he
we can say that
kick
shit.
the shit out of all of us.
Dude, somebody came onto my podcast, or someone got rated my Twitch channel and said, oh, buff.
I wish I was there. I'd be
just
like, thank you.
I was just like...
Dude, I
After
know.
that, I was like, I don't know what to do now.
Dude, everything he puts in his hands looks like a fucking toy now because his arms are like as big as my skull.
Yeah, dude. Steven is a...
Steven's like, I don't know how
also,
often he
I
works
think he's
out.
going to be the star of the damn podcast. His shit is so funny
Yeah,
to me.
he is.
We just got to set him up.
He's a moderately funny guy.
We got to
okay?
set him up to make him funnier, though. Like, you
I
come
know.
up with jokes, I'll come up with jokes that we know he's going to crush.
I'm good at being the straight man for
Yeah,
comedy.
Yeah. That's what we're all going to be.
It's an important role. Yeah.
We're all going to set up Steve.
Yeah. You give him the underhand pitch and he takes a swing at it.
That thing where he's like sitting at the drum set. This is fucking bullshit.
See,
dude.
that's like quintessential
That's
Steven, though. That's exactly who he is.
And yeah.
This is fucking bullshit.
Just him having a moment of realization, and that's like
He's
his
like, oh, I
brain
can't do
processing
this. And he
this.
crushed it, to be
He's like,
honest.
this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
That's such a Steven moment.
Yeah.
That's such a Steven thing to say.
Yeah.
We should do a bass battle after this. I'll fucking lose that too.
So quietly in the back. Can I do that?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you gotta put the closed captions on.
you
that.
got new guitars, new amps. I want to see all your gear. You should bring all your gear. So you have a house with gear in it.
We have a
Invite me
we have a
over.
big ass apartment.
You should invite me over.
You
dude.
can come
'Cause
anytime.
I want to see all
I'm
your
still
gear in
moving.
one place because I don't even know what you have. I see one.
So we're sharing a
I see one gear at a time and then they go away. I forget what you have.
Okay.
Oh, let's
so
play a
I'm
game
down
right
to-
now. I'm
Okay.
gonna guess what gear you have.
Okay. Let's see.
Think of 5 pieces of gear in your head
Okay.
and tell me
Okay.
what they are, like acoustic guitar, electric guitar, amp, and I will say them to you.
Can I do multiples? Like if I say like 3
I just
electric
want to
guitars?
get one of each thing at least.
Okay.
Well,
All
how
right.
many gears do you have? How much gear? How many
much
gear?
I have a lot of gear.
Well, how many?
How many what?
How many
How many
gear?
gears?
How many gears?
At least 20.
20 gears? All right, let's do 10 gears then. All right. The acoustic
I'm just going
guitar-
to see if you can name 10 pieces of my
what I'm
gear, and
saying.
I'll let you and we'll go into categories,
All
okay?
right.
We'll do electric guitar, acoustic guitar.
Fuck, I don't know any. I
Bass
know the
guitar.
guitar that you brought today. And
You
that's
know more than that.
an
You've seen
Epiphone.
my
That's
collection.
not even a Gibson?
That's what?
Oh, no, that's the
No,
Bad
that's
Boy
the
you
Noel
brought?
Gallagher
Oh,
one.
that's
That's
right.
the
Sounds like that.
Yeah.
I was
Shout
sitting
out
there
to
thinking-
Gibson and American Music.
I was sitting there thinking
for
that was the
making
Epiphone
my
that I
dreams.
always think is a Gibson. I always think your Epiphone is a Gibson because it's so good or you play it so good.
Thank you.
But
That
this
Epiphone, you know
actually
what?
sounds good.
I did get amazingly lucky with that Epiphone because I've played some from that. They don't make that one anymore. Well, they didn't for a while, and now Epiphone's doing a master built
was gonna
version
say
that I
link to it.
almost bought. I almost bought the master
I
built
will
one.
link to that then.
They're like $800 now.
Cool.
But when I bought it, it was like $400 or $500, I think. And I've had the guitar. That's probably my longest standing guitar in the collection now.
BandHouse Podcast.
Okay, you don't get to say the Epiphone one now for this game because we've talked about it now.
Those are two guitars that totally
Okay.
count.
So acoustic guitars are out because those are basically the only.
Also,
two I
we
have.
should do a BandHouse affiliate marketing with Amazon. So we put all the gear that we think's good, and when people buy it, we get a cut. You can do that just right away.
I'd sooner give it to Guitar Center.
Well, we could. Do they have that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
Well, let's do that then.
pretty much everything. Because that's like if we're doing music stuff, we should support a music company.
Well, yeah, let's do that then.
Or Sweetwater, I guess.
Do you think those are worth supporting? We should go support
Maybe.
music that closed down years ago because
Yeah.
it's harassing young women. Probably,
Dude, yeah.
Probably
that guy looked like he harassed young women.
allegedly, not even alleged, but allegedly.
No, you know what? Fuck music.
he did it.
He probably did it. No,
he did it.
I don't know why he got shut down, but I can tell you a pretty good reason why I would want him to shut him down. He
You got a
sold
potty?
me like a. You want me to take him out?
No, I got it. What are you saying?
He sold me a snare drum case one time, and like within a week, the bag had split. And then I was like in 6th grade at the time, and my mom went to the store, went back to the store and like exchanged it for a new one.
What were you talking about? I'm just kidding.
Like the snare, it was like a bag with the snare drum from like school band.
Sure.
And the bag like split. It was like a backpack
Cameron
bag. And
had
it
one of
split like
those.
within a week.
Yeah, I used it
My
for
mom-
an Xbox once.
That makes sense.
Fun fact.
I swapped my mom. He like wouldn't give my mom a refund. So he was just like, "Well, I'll swap it out for you if it breaks again." The second one did the same thing. It was just
Yeah,
a cheap
yeah.
piece of shit
Yeah.
bag. So she was like, "Hey, like these bags just aren't working out. Can I get a refund?" He's like, "No, sorry. I can just keep exchanging it for you though." It's like, can you just
Why
like?
would you
I don't
do
want
that?
this bag
That's
anymore.
waste-
Like,
that's a lose-lose. I feel.
yeah, it's like I appreciate that he would exchange it, but like, dude, you've had like 2 of them split.
Yeah, I want to.
And he was like, I remember like him being like a jerk or something about like my mom going in there a second time.
Like, how dare you want another
Yeah, it's like,
bag
again?
that broke again
Like-
because I have shitty gear?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's for you.
I still have that bag
Ugh.
somewhere for one of my.
He sold me
snare
my
drums.
first amp. I was 15 with my buddy Mike Casera. Shout out to Mike Casera. Boom, big ups. He was a dope guy. Rest his soul. He's still alive.
I was gonna say, oh shit, I shouldn't have laughed.
I hope he's resting good these days.
Good. Haven't talked to him.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
Reach out to him, man.
COVID's fucking.
Tell me.
every
tell
time I
people
go,
you love them.
every time we plan something, it's like, oh, COVID's got a new thing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
and I have to cancel on him. I feel shitty. But I live with these people and those other people, so it's like.
Which of these people? Who's the people?
Aaron and Daria. Who knows?
Oh yeah,
what they're-
Daria's living here.
Who they like in the beginning?
yeah.
They had to be around compromised people, and I lived with Allison's parents who are immunocompromised. You know, I just had to be safe, so I haven't seen
Yeah.
people in a long time.
Yeah,
But that's good to have. This is what BandHouse is: getting back together,
yeah.
bringing
I
it
know.
back out. Everybody's
It's good.
coming out of the closet. I'm so fucking good at jazz now.
We're coming out of the closet. Did you say we're all coming out of the closet?
Just Freudian
What?
slipped right out.
Well, there's something you want to tell
Freudian
us,
slipped my way right out of the closet.
dude. That has to be clipped. Oh my god.
Clip it, cut it out, and put it back in.
We're all doing a new podcast. We're all coming out of the closet. Dude, that could not have been more organic. Dude.
I didn't even. I
You
was
said it
gonna
with
roll
such
right through it.
confidence,
I was
dude.
gonna roll right through it.
Dude,
You know, like when you're reading sheet music or something, you're thinking far too ahead, way ahead. Yeah, way too far ahead.
oh my god.
Anyway,
that was beautiful.
you've got a Gibson.
Okay, we're not counting. So both. You're gonna. We've
No
already
acoustic
talked about
guitars.
my 2 acoustic guitars.
So those are 2.
So I've got an Epiphone and the Gibson version of it.
Can't just 2 to my 10, 2 towards 10.
Okay, no.
Y'all
So
done?
well, first of all, you've got tons of options for the electrics. So we'll go electrics. I don't think you really
He
know
wants
my
to
recording. gear.
watch us go. We should go watch him outside.
Should we go watch them outside?
Count it. No. 2 out of 10, no. Because here's the truth. I don't know. It's the rage.
You have an AC30.
I don't have an AC30. No. What am I replacing the AC with?
A Fender combo.
Nope. I have one that.
But you do have a Marshall stack.
Nope.
Those are the only amps I know. Fender combo, Marshall stack, AC30.
I have an
another
alternative.
amp that matters.
Orange?
That matters.
I don't have an orange, but I'm just naming amp brands.
That does matter, I suppose. Do they matter?
I think orange is great. I just didn't like. I don't know. It wasn't versatile enough for what I
Okay, well, if you could only have 3 amps, you're stranded on a desert island. You can only have 3 guitar amps. What 3 amps do you bring?
I mean, if I'm not leaving the desert island, I would pick an AC30. I would pick different amps. Dude,
This premise is genius.
yeah,
Okay,
this
so you're stranded on a
premise doesn't
desert
work.
island. All you manage to have with you
Are
is
my 3 amps?
10
What are they?
pieces of gear. What pieces of gear do you have with you? 3 amps. 3 amps.
3 amps.
I would say
Several
here's my
guitars.
3. A Marshall
Oh, are you asking what my amps
Plexi,
would be?
like something classic.
Yep.
So I look cool on the island for when I get discovered.
I know exactly
Like
what
the
you're gonna
Judas
say.
Priest kind of sound, like 80s.
Oh, so you want like a
What are those
for a
called?
Marshall, like a JCM 800?
JCM 800. That's the one.
Yep.
I want that. I want the JCM with 800 with me on the island. And then I guess the whatever speakers. Well, not whatever speakers. I'm on an island. I need good speakers. What kind of cab would you get? That counts as an amp. This is my 2.
Dude, orange cabs are probably the best.
Slack and orange cab.
But I do like a 1968 Marshall cab, like a 412,
Okay.
with like vintage 30s in it,
There we go. Vintage 30 cab.
or maybe some greenbacks. I do love greenbacks. They're bright though.
Well, pick the right one, man.
Okay,
This
all
is,
right.
we're on an
All right.
island. We need good tone.
Well, what are your other 2? You want the JCM?
The amp I have now, obviously, because I'm in love
Yep.
with that.
Your Fender.
But then, like,
Fender Supersonic.
so I have Fender and I have Marshall, and then I would need.
You need the in between.
Okay, this all only matters if I know what guitar I have. We only have one guitar, right?
No, I feel like an amp does a lot for your flavor too, though. Because the thing is, if you cover all bases, you can find something that's going to work with.
Let's say
one
I've
of your
got my
guitars.
Les Paul with me.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Then I'll get strong by playing it because it's so heavy.
Yeah.
Because you got to look buff on an island. So
Right.
we have the Les Paul.
What else are you going to do?
Yeah, got Les Paul going through the. What do you call it?
Your Marshall? The JCM?
That would sound cool.
It's the best
Play
sound in the
some
world.
Darkness songs, probably.
They use so that would be my Marshall pick. They use, which is what that would, they use super leads.
Marshall Super Lead.
the Plexi, the old school
Okay, well then,
Marshall, the brown Marshall.
do that too.
Yeah.
So we're both on the island.
Billy
6
Joe,
amps
Billy
between
Joe
the
from
2
Green
of
Day.
us.
Billy Joe from Green Day blends the 2. He has a JCM 800
Yeah.
and a super lead, both 100-watt heads, and they blend the 2 tones
Dude, you know
together.
it'd be cool if we were like
And that's how he gets his tone.
just like amp salesmen, like door-to-door amp salesmen.
Love that.
Wouldn't that be wild?
I would love to just sell guitar amps
Just
all
amps.
day. Just amps.
And we're like,
Amps are cool.
TJ's Amp Shack. Come on down and pick out your tone. I mean, we get real fucking serious, dude.
Have you ever
we
heard
get
Ron's
deep.
idea about if he owned a guitar shop, what he would do?
No, I haven't.
So you walk in and they put a blindfold on you and they sit you at a stool. I'm serious.
All right. So far, so crazy.
And then they open your mouth and say, "Hey, we got a surprise for you." Like, no, I'm just kidding. His idea is like they blindfold you, they sit you down, and they go, okay, like, tell me a little bit about what you want tonally. Like, tell me what you like musically, what you're looking for tone wise.
right, because people don't know what they fucking
What feels good to you,
They
so
just
that
need
looks
to
are
know.
not involved because
Right.
our eyes are drawn to the one we want.
Right, eyes fuck everything up.
Like, because I like
it's always like a random thing. You're like, ooh, and then
Like,
oh.
I realized after buying the Firebird and years down the road, like, I bought that guitar because I liked Firebirds, not because I liked the sound of mini humbuckers or how that guitar sounds.
Right.
It's a cool guitar, and every time I think about selling it, like, people are, like, clamoring to, like, get that guitar, and it's like, well, shit, then I'm keeping it.
Yeah, I know. When it's a hot commodity, you're like, oh, I want one.
Or, like, people, like, I had a guy who, he had a custom shop Firebird. And it was a cool one. It was a black and gold one. Like, it looked like a
How
Les
much
Paul
gold?
Black Beauty,
Oh, okay, yeah.
but Firebird. And full-size humbuckers, not the mini humbuckers.
Dude.
Those are $4,500, which is like double the cost of mine, or more, that mine cost
Wow.
brand new. He offered to trade me for my white Firebird, straight across. I have a Firebird 5, which is like the standard one. It's like the Les Paul standard of Firebirds. I get told a lot it's like the Johnny Winter
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Firebird.
I don't know.
'Cause he played a white Firebird,
I know
I think.
surprisingly little about Johnny Winter.
I do too.
It's like there's so
Shout out
many,
to Johnny Winter. You're
there's
dead now, but
there's so many blues players to know that he
I know.
didn't make my. I mean, I got B.B. King, Freddie King, Albert King.
Why do I have these on?
I got Eric Clapton, Steve Ray Vaughan. I got John Mayer. Like those are like the main influences that kind of like drug me over to the blues because they're popular names. But then you got guys like Buddy Miles, who sings the blues but plays drums.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, I'm singing freeform, but I'm keeping a rhythm, child. Yeah. What the fuck is that? Dude, that's so cool. And his voice is real good. Then you got guys like Otis Rush, who does. Johnny Winter never made my thing. But anyway, White Firebird. You were talking about Firebirds. I was going to say something.
We were talking about amps. This all stemmed from us Desert Island amps because you're
Amp
still
Island.
trying to figure out what amps I fucking
Amp
have.
Island. That's right. So what three you got?
I have a Supro version of a Blues Junior, basically. It's called the Blues King, and it's in my opinion, a better Blues Junior. Shout out to Supro.
Let's get one.
I have one. What?
For the island.
Oh, for the island.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in
Oh,
case.
my amps for the island?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be different than I thought you meant the amps I have.
No. What are the island amps?
Okay. Marshall
You
Super
have
Lead.
Okay. Anyway,
Marshall the 59
the
Super
Douglas
Lead.
amp.
Vox AC30 for 100%. Maybe a vintage one, maybe an older one.
Yeah.
But I do like the top boost, so I don't know. The old ones didn't have top boost. No, I'll take a made in the UK one from like the 90s. And then I'm getting really specific
I
now.
don't know these things.
And then
Tone guy.
not really though. I wish I was a tone
I
guy.
had this really sweet.
I can't figure out tone at all on pedals. Oh, that's cool. A guitar tone book. That's
really
enormous.
fun.
I would never read that.
I've
It's
read
like 500
a
pages.
surprising amount of it. I can read stuff that's in like
Guitar speak.
in like dictionary form, like just dry, I guess. But it's like it's like a goal based thing. You don't have to read like every little piece, but you can.
That's true. You can
Like
cut a
this
skim.
page doesn't even have any words on it, man. And look, wood. Though guitars have been made from this is podcast material. Though guitars have been made from many different types
We're
of
making
materials,
riveting conversation.
aluminium, synthetics, carbon fiber steel, lucite, and more, the vast majority are made from one or more varieties of wood, which are...
Mahogany.
I lost it. We'll never figure it out.
Damn it.
We're never going to know what guitars
The common woods.
Plywood.
Yeah. If you buy anything under $200,
Driftwood.
plywood. Yeah.
Soggy
I'd
wood.
say mahogany, alder, ash,
Yeah.
maple.
Yep.
Those are going to be your
Maple
most
for
common.
chisels. Yep.
For electric guitar, it's mostly mahogany. Fender uses a lot of alder and ash,
Yeah.
or pretty much exclusively alder.
What's the
and ash.
best wood?
For guitar?
Yeah.
Electric guitar?
I'm saying everything involved. Electric guitar, yeah.
Electric guitar. I would
Electric
say
guitar, yeah.
I would say mahogany because I would pick a different answer for acoustic.
And then the neck would be mahogany too. But could you make a whole guitar
You
out
know,
of maple?
I'm a
Is
big.
that a Les Paul? If you make a whole guitar out of maple, is
Didn't
that
they
heavy?
do that in the 80s?
Isn't that
Didn't
really
they make
heavy? Is maple the heavy?
I think mahogany's heavier. It's denser.
Oh.
That's why Les
Actually, you
Pauls
know what?
have
I've
such
realized
killer
I've
sustain.
forgotten
That's
all the
part of
woods and where they go. Besides rosewood and maple.
Rosewood versus maple fretboard or
Yeah,
ebony.
ebony.
Ebony's kind of the in between
Yeah, but
because maple's really bright.
That's
and-
fucking cultural appropriation, and I don't stand for it. So I'll do the maple board.
Okay, we'll do an ivory one then.
Yeah, ivory board. Oh my god.
Ivory board.
I'm good with maple.
Maple's so bright, dude. That Telly is the brightest guitar I've ever owned.
Yeah.
It's our first of all, it's a Telly,
Ironically,
and then
purple,
second
which
of all,
is
it's
the
a maple
darkest
fretboard. What's that?
Purple's a dark color, so
I know.
weird.
It's so I love that guitar, and it's so twangy and cool. But
Yeah.
man, is it bright. My third amp would be Super Lead AC30. You know what? I'm gonna pick Fender, but I was gonna pick a Twin Reaver because that's like the king of clean tone.
Yeah.
But I like the dirt channel on like a Hot Rod Deluxe,
Okay.
like the Blues Deluxe that's been like hot rodded out.
Yeah. I'd have to play it again. I used to hate it. I don't know.
That's like one of my favorite Fender amps. Maybe one of my
I think
favorite
I was
amps.
just looking
period.
for heavier tone back then.
and you picked a Fender Supersonic.
You know what I'm saying? But that
It's
has
like
a
way
heavy
cleaner.
tone, though. That distortion is so chewy.
Yeah, but it's because you're starting with a killer clean tone. It's not your amp that's giving you that tone, it's your Friedman pedal, but the amp is such a good
Friedman pedal is good too,
No,
but
but listen,
the other lead is so good.
Your amp is such a good platform for distortion because it starts out so clean. Because that Friedman's
Okay, the
pedals
clean
are
is
excellent.
baller. The clean is what
Clean
I
is
use
baller. The fact that
all
you can
day.
go from clean
I
to
haven't even
a-
used the dirty channel in ever, but that's why I bought it, was the dirty channel. Well, no, both. But
My,
that dirty channel, seriously, I like it.
Yeah.
It's like a Boston MIDI. It's like a MIDI, not MIDI, but mid-range
mid-rangey
tone. Mid-rangey.
Oh, if you like the mid-range, dude, you gotta look at Vox again.
What else is new?
Uh,
Oh, we got found on the island. I didn't even have time to find an outlet to plug in these amps.
I know. Yeah,
We're found.
I'm gonna
Everything's
pick
fine.
an
I look
amp
sexy in front of my amps.
and a generator.
And
Maybe
judges
some
were
flares to get the fuck off the island.
looking- Yeah. Oh, I know what I'd get. This is the true answer.
Okay.
Line 6 Spider 3, because it would explode, sending sparks into the sky.
Oh,
We'd
good
be
idea.
saved. Yeah. Which has happened to me
Dude,
before.
when Steve and I were like kids, we played in a band.
Those when
with-
Line 6 was the shit. I mean,
Well, they were. It was before, so
popular.
they were shitty.
And
But now they're owned by Yamaha, and I kind of trust them again.
Yeah, they're better. They got better like years ago.
Yeah.
But like,
Yamaha's on them
when
for
we
a
were
while, I
kids,
guess.
they were just like
They were
the
garbage.
first. Weren't they the first of their kind, really?
Yeah. Kind of.
So we won't talk shit about
We
them.
shouldn't talk shit about them because I will take
Spider
any-
is
we-
the shit. Yeah, I just bought one that exploded once.
They're
and that's
easily
not
the most
cool.
popular modeling amp out there. We shouldn't talk shit about musical brands because what if one of them wants to sponsor you?
Well, yeah, I've always loved Line 6.
Yeah. Line 6.
You're type in line6.com, 0% off if you watch this podcast.
Yeah. We have a
Save.
coupon code in the description box below that will get you no sale on a
Yeah,
Line 6
Line 6
amplifier.
Spider / BandHouse gets you 0% off.
Gets you 0% off
Just
your
get
next
them
amp purchase.
they're good now.
They are good
They
now.
don't explode now.
Yeah. A certain amp company, when Steve and I were kids, though, we went through two heads
Yeah, some-
in
some-
two gigs.
Some amp company that I
It's just
know.
like, it was, there was no standby switch because it's solid state.
Right.
And our
Oh,
Hemi
right, yeah.
turned down the
yeah,
volume,
That was the amp. Yeah.
turned down the volume and switched guitars.
Who did?
Our other bandmate, Stefan,
Okay, so he was switching guitars, turned it down.
turned it down so it wouldn't make noise. And when he came back up,
Too loud.
done.
No sound.
He would like switch to, it had like, I think it had like an acoustic or a clean enough
Oh, it
patch for
just
acoustic
died
on there.
live?
It just completely died. And then he'd try plugging his electric guitar in again. It's just gone.
How
Dead.
come?
Two
Oh,
heads
my
did
God.
that. Two
As
of them.
kids, stuff went wrong because not only are we incompetent, but our gear is shit.
True.
That's what it is, dude.
But that was like a,
God,
that was not a
everything
cheap,
went wrong back
but they
then.
weren't like a cheap solid state. Like he got that from his parents when we were young. Like probably 15,
Well,
16.
That sucks either way.
And
because
that was
good gear
probably
goes
like a
wrong too.
$300, $400 head at the time.
That sucks. Wow. That's
Yeah. That was before I was even into guitar, though. I didn't have any. Oh, I thought you were stopping the recording. Like, this is fucking boring.
just abruptly like this sucks. You're fired. Get out of here. Oh, this is fun. I just need
This
a
is
little
fun.
belly food. You want one?
Sure.
All right, I'll split this one and we'll get another one later.
Okay, deal.
I had to throw it.
It's better for the video.
We came up with a acronym, if I think, abbreviation acronym. ABE.
What?
Always be entertaining.
I like it.
So we're gonna implement some ABE right now.
That's good. Yeah. Eating protein bars on the couch is really entertaining.
Well, if you guys could taste it, this is one of the best tastes.
We'll just get really close to the mic and then we'll make it an ASMR video.
I'm sure we don't even need to get close. Oh yeah, this is horrible.
Is it that bad? Fuck. Wait.
Proximity effect.
Yeah,
We need the right hand side.
stereo.
I think I spit all over the drums. That was the most regrettable thing I've ever been a part of. I immediately regret that decision.
All right. We'll leave that part in, but we gotta cut out how disgusting this sounds. We can't say anything entertaining until we're done eating these.
Don't say any gold nuggets right now.
Yeah.
Save your nuggets. You can tell us about your.
What?
Steven said.
We're cutting that out.
Johnny Knoxville.
We're cutting all this out. I'm so uncomfortable. We were cutting 100% of the house. That has to be cut out. Is that all Steven said? Jesus Christ. That's the most Steven fucking thing.
I would love to come hang out. That'd be
Yeah.
tight.
You should.
Do you want any Jose Cuervo?
God, no.
You want any of these shots that are hanging around here? Hanging around.
Downtown.
That was one of our
myself.
songs. Steven nailed it because his voice is perfect for that.
I don't want any of those.
Actually, he did the major note first. Hanging around downtown by myself. And I was like, that sounds wrong. You fucked up. And then we pulled the song up. And even after listening to the song a few times, I was like, yeah, you didn't get it. And he's like, what are you fucking talking about? I did the major. And I listened to it. He's like, I even did the fucking major, dude. And I listened to it, and he was right on. I just didn't sync it up right. Because it goes major chord, minor chord.
Dude, Steven knows his
I didn't
like,
even
little
know
theory
that.
things.
He's like, I even did that.
It's a
It is
very
funny
good-
how
it's
he
a
knows
good
theory.
Steven impression.
Because growing up, he was always the dumb kid. He was always the idiot. He was always that little doofus. Just kidding.
Dude,
We were all smart.
have you seen...
Cameron was smart. And
oh
we were
my
all
God.
the same.
I remember one time, I don't even know how we started doing this. Were you there when we looked at like home videos from like when you and Steven were kids? Were you there that night? Where was that? Where were we? Oh, that was at his
New
house.
I think we like drove together or something.
Yeah. God, that was forever ago. Yeah, I think that was when they like moved in or something.
Yeah, I saw my
remember-
mullet, my 3-year-old mullet.
Yeah, but do you remember the video where I think it's you and Steven sitting on the stairs and Todd's just
Cameron.
filming? Is it Cameron? Where they're just like not talking or doing anything? They're just like the fucking camera for like a minute straight, and that's the whole clip.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing
Cameron
ever.
and Steven.
Oh man,
Yeah. What a weird, wild world where it's gone from there.
I know.
I hope this next.
You ever get like
phase is
nostalgic for like being a young kid again? I'm not talking like, you know, like people that like miss high school
Like
or anything.
teenagers
But like,
and stuff.
yeah, but like
Obviously,
I miss
that
like
was
being
fun, but-
like there's like little memories that sometimes get sparked by something in my
I remember one
environment.
time my mom let me stay home by myself when she went to pick up my brothers, and I played Mario Party or something by myself, and it was so fucking fun. I think of that a
How
lot
old were you?
because now I'm like my favorite thing to do is be alone and play video games, or be with friends and play video
It's like
games.
a-
But
yeah.
I don't get to do that as much. It's harder.
Yeah,
We got to set up a game night, Xbox Live.
dude,
game
I am
night.
so down for that.
Or
Among
PC
Us is
or
coming
whatever.
to Xbox,
Good. We should-
and I think it'll be cross-platform. Question
Well, either
mark?
way, I have an Xbox at Allison, so we can get in. On
Oh,
it.
sweet, sick,
I brought it over there, so I find some games.
awesome.
She likes gaming too. She plays phone games, and I'm like, that's a shittier version of games. Because she
That's true.
can feel them trying to get her to pay. It's like they stopped you at a certain point so that you have to pay.
Yeah.
It's like, that's not fun. I want
It
to be
just
able to
teases you.
progress on my own. I know how to progress in life. I want to do it in a game.
I want to pay for the microtransactions
Yeah.
on my Xbox like an adult.
Yeah.
I want to buy
dude.
my cosmetics
Yeah, I want to buy stuff that
with
doesn't
real
matter.
money, not do this phone shit where they charge you coins to buy cosmetics with real
Did I
money.
tell you I won a Smash Melee tournament?
No,
It was a
Really?
tournament for people who suck. I fucking won
but you
it.
want it, dude. You are good though.
Dude, I won.
That's
Grand
awesome.
Finals, every
Did you
game.
stream it?
I blew out every game. No, because my computer lags when I stream.
Oh, damn.
But it's recorded. I have
Good.
it. I saved some of the footage. The commentator was slightly lackluster, but he kind of wanted the other guys to win, so it was kind of cool. And he was like, "Oh, here goes Hardin. Ooh, Peach is schmoving. How's he doing that?" It was kind of cool. I was like, "Oh,
Is Peach your number one?
oh, Peach just be up and down. Bah, 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 bah. Let me throw a fucking high heel in your nuts. Bah, bow, spin, crown, nips, and then Steven, the nips, nips."
It's all about Kirby, man. I've been Kirby since day one on N64. It's the only character I will play as.
R.J. Wilson.
That's right. Kirby's the only one. Kirby. I play with my buddy Logan. Oh, have I told you about my Super Smash drinking game? It's one of the greatest ideas.
think
My
so,
buddy
but what is
James
it?
and I came up with it during the pandemic. When
This
the
could
pandemic,
be a good game to play.
it's awesome. We should do this.
Yeah.
because it'd be easy to stream this too.
Cool.
So the best part of it is you don't play.
Oh, computer fights.
So here's what you do: you pick a character. You pick a character and name it you, or like whatever name, just a name you recognize, and then
King fucks shit.
every time. So you start with 20 lives, and every time your character dies, you take a drink.
20 times.
And you put all the computers on like level 9, so it's 4 computers.
Dude, I have the game where they're really good.
I don't want to give this away. This is a smart game.
This is my game.
This is not your game. This
Boy,
is my game.
This is like when you use it, when you do this game.
My buddy, I can't take all credit for it. My buddy James and I had this idea.
If you use
together.
this game, you better fucking tell them that his buddy
That's
James
right.
made it up.
We'll call it Super Smash James.
It's a creative music
Yeah.
comedy podcast, baby.
That's right.
So creative.
We so yeah, every time, and if you're the first to die out of like the 4,
Yeah.
you have to chug the rest of your drink.
First to die out of the 4, you have to. Well, you should. Yeah, 20 lives though.
Yeah, it's just sips. I mean, you
that
can do
should be like
less
5 lives.
and do shots.
Yeah, I spent like if you have a beer, you do 5 drinks.
That's how big are your
Or whatever.
fucking drinks?
I don't know. We should do
Just
Mario
sip.
Party drink.
It's like beer pong. You just sip.
Aaron's got Beerio Kart, but then I've
Beerio
got
Kart's good.
Then
Yeah.
I've got the upgraded and beloved Mario Kart drink ! That is where it's
What's the difference?
teams and
Yeah.
it's thirds and it's switch off per lap.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So it's like a relay.
Yeah, relay race version.
So 3
Mario
people per
Kart
team, and
drink.
you all have to. So like my
No,
first.
2 people per team, so there's nuance. It's whoever goes first goes last, and then there's the clutch middle second lap guy. Okay,
Oh,
and
fuck.
so it goes
But
like
you
this.
both still have to chug a beer before
So
you
it goes like
finish
this.
your
No,
lap.
it goes like this. It goes like this. You pour a third. You have your beer. Take notes. You got your beer. You got your small cup, chuggable cup, a
Okay.
chug cup we call it. The patented Mario chug cup. And you pour your beer into the chug cup. And 3, 2, 1, you go. Boom. You do your third, and then you go. So you pretty quick, right? The
Oh,
teams are
that's
going.
way easier.
But then you're going. Da-na-na-na-na. It's a third of a beer. Remember. Da-na-na-na. You go. You cross that lap. You hand off that drink. The next person grabs it. They start their third. They go. Da-na-na-na. They burn it. Then there's no third player, so you got to go back to first player. So meanwhile, while clutch lap 2 guy's going, you have to be refilling your third, which should be just the end of the beer.
right.
But sometimes the first 2 thirds are not thirds. So that last one is like a half a beer. And you're like,
You
oh,
pour it ahead
fuck.
of time, just third.
No, well, you can do what you want. Sure, there's no rule
Yeah,
against that.
make
but
it easy.
A
Just
lot of
separate it into
times you fucking fuck it up. But anyway, you have a third, and then you finish your lap, right? So you pass it back and forth.
Oh, that's
Next
way easier
lap-
than regular Beerio Kart.
Next lap, you switch. So the guy who did 1 lap gets to
Or
do
next
first
race.
and third.
Yeah.
It is so much fun, and it is easier and more sustainable, and it can go longer. And the best part
Well,
is
yeah, because dude, I don't
you
want
have to take
beer.
a break, and you get to listen to. Bum, 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 bum,
Nintendo did have some killer music.
Bangers, dude. Bangers, man. Dude, this is too much. I haven't even gotten
Dude,
halfway.
you are off the fucking
I
wall
haven't even
right
gotten
now.
halfway yet.
Yeah.
My fingers is tingless. My fingers is tingless. Give me a beat. I'll spit right now.
I can't fucking beatbox.
Just say it then. Say bass, kick. Yeah. I'm rapping so good you can't understand anything out that you should, cause I know every musical thing in the world. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and the sharps and the flats. Don't forget double sharp and double flats. Triple. Do they have triple sharps? I'm not sure, but I know that B natural is the way to be, because B-L-U-E is my favorite color. I'm blue, but I can't talk, I can't rhyme. We're cutting that out.
Yeah.
It'll be in. Oh, I feel better now, though.
Good.
Just like one breath. 1,000-word breath.
Combining a downer and an upper.
It's the way to live.
Yeah.
Get down. And then get up. Get down.
But yeah, dude, once we're all we should do beer cart at my house. We're throwing like a housewarming thing at some point. If you're willing to make the drive. It's cool. Hopefully we'll have a place
Fuck
for
yeah, dude. I
people
would
to
love
crash.
to. I would love to.
It's big. It's like 1,100 square feet, 2 bed, 2 bath. It's pretty good size.
1,100 square feet. Oh, that is good. Nice.
It's like down here.
If you have a comma in your square foot, that's ideal.
Yeah. for sure.
I've had that 700. That
It's
900.
older. It's like 60s. It's my style for sure. It's like very mid-century building. Our carpet in the hallways is lime green.
Oh yeah.
But
You want to do some tunes?
sure. Let's do some tunes. Eddie Vedder?
No. Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, okay.
Did you drop a pic? That was short-lived. I shouldn't have mentioned it. Is the problem? It is recording.
That's the thing. I haven't done it like all day. I don't think.
I've never in my life dropped a pic
God damn it.
until today.
I almost caught it too.
We made it
I'm never getting invited back.
The streak is 2.
You said it was 3.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter now, does it?
I guess you didn't have to change it to 3.
I'm just gonna leave it.
You
as
said that, and I
nothing.
was like, not on my watch.
Yeah, I'll fuck it. I love this guitar right now. We'll probably do that one electric. And then, do you know Wicked Garden?
Yeah. I know the song. I don't know.
The bass line's just as gnarly as you'd think. Steven showed up with
course.
it the other day, and I was like, oh, get fucked. But I don't really
I know. I
it
like
yet.
how he says he'd lose a bass battle. It's like, dude,
He's pretty good.
He's gotten really good.
But no one would watch a bass battle.
Oh, I got another good one.
Okay.
Not that one. I really want to do 2 electrics too. I
About-
think that would be so much fun. We haven't been. Listen to the music. Just as 2 acoustics though.
I don't know. I'm just feeling it out.
You gotta feel it coming day by day. People get around from the news. Some are happy, some are sad. Oh, I gotta let the music play. What the people need is a way to make them smile. Oh, it's not hard to do if you know how.
I know the words.
Listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music. Oh, listen to the music all the time. Well, now that I know, you know better everything I say.
I got it. I got it. We gotta get 2 classical guitars. I hate how I'm joking, but you're actually like kind of close.
Just find the 5 chord and do that diminished round. That's a cheat. It's a cheat code. I just sounded better that time.
Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I say.
What chord is that? So it's A. Here comes the sun.
I gotta figure out what that next chord is.
It's alright. Here comes the
drank way too much. Oh, speaking of hangovers, I found a video of you from that night after the wedding gig.
Oh, no.
Oh, dude, it's good.
First of all, show it to me now, but also send it to me so I can put it up on the screen. Okay, where is this? There's adults here. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, my God. I sent that?
No, I took this.
Oh, you were there. I forgot
taking
you've
this.
been there, dude. You're my... Yeah, dude.
We went there. It was
I'm not-
Suncadia.
Let it be.
The clouds move over Pontiac skies. Her silent thunder matches mine, and I know this feeling from long ago. I wonder, was it gone? Now I know. So when she comes, don't send her my way. When it hurts, you'll know it's the right thing. Michigan's in the rear view now. Keep your hands where I can see them. Took the words right out my mouth when you knew that I would need up. What am I supposed to do now without you? Without you. Something else like you'd expected. No broke down brake lines or Motown records. Then all that's left is a blind reflection. But you know what's coming and you regret it. So when she calls, don't send her my way. When it hurts most, it's the right thing. Michigan's in the rear view now. Keep
the words right out my mouth. When you knew that I would meet up. What am I supposed to do now without you? Without you.
Today was a great podcast. RJ dropped a pick. So
I did,
now we're
sorry.
going to be back from 1. It's really cool. I hope you guys have a great February, March, or April day, depending on when this comes out. We're cutting all this out. I don't even know who I'm talking to anymore.